Well, hey friends and neighbors, this is Chuck out at Sheraton Park Farms. Welcome back to the farm. It is an absolutely gorgeous day, late summer here in the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains. Today, we've got a new product that we're going to show you. We're going to use it to try to solve a little bit of a problem that we've got in terms of our pasture-raised chickens and getting ready for our Thanksgiving turkeys. So hang out with us, we're going to show that to you, and we're going to have a coupon code for those of you that would like to try the product out. We're going to show that at the end, so stick around with us for a little bit and I'll show you what we got. Okay, so what we're using, this is a product from a company by the name of Starkline. This is an electrified poultry netting, real similar to the Premier One. So my buddy Chris Tillman with Tillman Family Farms, and I'll post a link to his YouTube channel in the description down below. Chris reached out to me and said, hey man, you need to give this stuff a try. Let me put you in touch with the rep from the company. So Chris put me in touch with the rep from Starkline. His name is Colin, really nice guy. Said, hey, let me send you a couple of sections of this. I'm also going to send you a gate. We'll show that here in a few minutes. But I want you to just do a review, look at it, give me some honest feedback, let me know what you think. So that's what we're going to do. So Colin has sent us two sections of the 48-inch tall by 82 foot long poultry netting. So we're going to try this. We're going to go out and put it on some chickens. So let's open this thing up and take a look and see what we think about it. First glance, I mean, it looks like it's high quality. Got the poles. These look real similar to the ones that we get from Premier One. First thing that I noticed that I really like is it's got a big step with 2 spikes per pole to put this in the ground, and they put those little safety nubs on there, I guess, to keep it from poking through the cardboard box. Yeah, so we're going to go put that up and see what it looks like. But first glance, I mean, it looks like some pretty good stuff. The horizontals, the horizontals are energized. The verticals do not appear to be energized, which is exactly like what we've been using, so that makes sense. And then we got a baggie full of stuff. Looks like we've got some ties to, some extra ties to tie the end up with, extra tops. Those are extra spikes for the step-in posts and another top. So we got a couple extra tops, some tie lines, some extra spikes for the posts, and then that looks like the connector. I'm not sure what that is. That may be a repair kit. Let's see what the instructions say. Yep, that's the repair kit for repairing if you get a break in these. So, all right, so let's go out in the field. We're going to put this up and we'll see how it goes together. Okay, so real quick. We read the instructions. You know, we're typical guys around here. We don't need no stinking instructions. These lines and these spikes are used, they work kind of like tent stakes, or like if you were putting up a tarp. So you tie the line to one of your posts, pull that thing out, and then spike it into the ground to keep your fence from sagging inward. So it's used to kind of keep your fence pulled out. So my bad on that, but we found that when we were looking at the instructions, JW said, I don't think those are posts, those are replacements for the step-in posts. And he's right, they're not. So yeah, so those are for helping to keep your fence nice and tall and not saggy. Okay, so here's our objective and what we're going to try to accomplish with this new Starkline netting. So we've got 5 tractors here that have some Freedom Ranger color yield in it that are almost finished. They're going to go to processing in less than a week. On top of that, we've also got a group of about 300 Cornish cross in 3 tractors over here. They're small birds, about 300 of them in 3 tractors over there, and they're really growing and they're starting to get kind of tight. So what we're going to do is we're going to bust these guys down to 3 or 4, I'm not sure what we're going to do, 3 or 4 of these tractors, and we're going to put that Starkline netting up around it, and we're going to try day ranging these Freedom Ranger color yield to see how they do. And with that extra tractor, we're going to take it over there and we're going to break those Cornish cross down into fewer birds per tractor so that they're not as crowded as they are right now. They're just getting big. We're out of brooder space. That's the problem. We've got our Thanksgiving turkeys are up in the brooder. We've only got 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've only got 10 of these Sescovich tractors anyway. So we're, you know, we need more tractors, and that's going to be a big wintertime project for us. So we're going to move these guys. They've not been moved today. We're going to move them. We're going to set up our netting. We got this gate thing. I want to show you that. It's pretty cool. We went ahead and put it together. I'll show you how it works. But let's get to moving these guys, get them set up, and make some room for these Cornish.
Yeah, let's put that in first. That way we'll know.
Okay. All right. So this is the other thing that the folks at Starkline sends to try out. This is a gate, and the way this works is the actual, pull that thing out of there right quick. The actual gate itself, you got one loop on one side, and then there's 2 loops on the other. And we've decided that these 2 loops over here, that's the hinge side, and this is your latch side. So this thing just kind of fits over. It's got a couple of poles that act sort of as your door facing, I guess, more or less. Put this one in too. And so we're just going to pick a place. Now our regular netting will start and end on the sides of this gate. And so you just kind of put it together, and then it's got a couple of spikes on the bottom, and you just step those in the ground. Oh, you're on a rock. Oh.
There we go.
All right. And so there, that's your gate. Now when you're ready to come in or go out, you just lift it up, open your gate up, walk in or out, whatever the case may be, and then put it back on your latch side. This side has got a small spike in it, so you can just step on that, and then it makes it nice and solid so that it's not floppy at the bottom. So we're going to leave this in. We're going to try it and see. This will keep you from having to turn your power off all the time, crawl over your netting, step on it, stretch it, all that kind of thing. So this should help us keep our regular netting upright and looking in good shape. Okay, so we took the little protectors off the ends of the spikes. That's a nice touch whenever they're sending that. It keeps from poking through the bottom of the box. So we're just going to unroll this thing and start tossing it out like we do with our regular netting. Put it up, and like I say, we'll put an energizer on it and see how well it's going to conduct. One thing JW and I did notice when we were in the shop a while ago, the connectors on this, the little slip connectors, had some film on them, like a protective film, so you got to peel that off, but that was no big deal. We got that off. So let's put this thing up. Okay, here we go. Now we're cooking. So one of the first things that I've noticed so far that I do like, that double spike on the bottom of these posts. Whenever you step on that and you step in, it has a really nice, you know, we're on good ground here too, but it has a real nice firm attachment to the ground. I mean, it really feels like it grabs a hold and gives you a good purchase in the soil. Yeah, I mean that's very satisfying. Very satisfying. You need me to tie that? That you got that bad thumb? Seriously,
it is pretty difficult.
That is kind of, yeah. Let me tie it.
Here.
Let me tie it. There you go. I have to make some disability accommodations for you, reasonable accommodations. Is that what the law says?
Yeah.
Okay, so it helps to keep everything nice and tensioned, don't it?
Yep.
Okay, that's nice. It worked pretty good.
Tension on the gate.
Okay, so we got it up, and like I said, the thing that I really like, the bottom of these posts have 2 spikes. So when you go to step on that, you feel like you get real good purchase in the soil, and it grabs a hold really, really nice. Again, you know, this all, I mean, it really feels like, it feels good quality. It's not multicolored like the Premier one is. You know, a lot of times it's black and red and that sort of thing kind of weaved in. I don't know what kind of difference that's going to make. We'll see. But went up nice, went up easy. We put it up just like we always do. We got our joint off just a little bit here, but that's no big deal. So we need to put these connectors together, put an energizer on it. But so yeah, so far really like it. Seems like a good quality product. Now we're going to get these 2 tractors right here. Is that right, JD? We're going to take these 2 out.
Yeah.
We're going to get these 2 tractors out. We're going to let all these birds out, and we're going to let them day range in here for the remainder of their time here at the farm. They've got about 5-6 days to go, and they'll be going to processing. We've never done this day range thing, so we're going to try this. We're going to put an energizer on this, of course, and keep our fingers crossed we don't have any predator issues. We'll put some live traps out too, just in case something comes down here and decides it wants to start sniffing around. So let's get them opened up, get these birds out, get the tractors out.
Going out the door.
Watch out, Maggie.
Maggie.
Okay, we've opened the doors on all 3 of the tractors that are left, and we got 2 out, and everybody's out here just kind of wandering around. I'm a little nervous about this. I'll just be honest with you. Meat chickens, you know, that's a big source of income, and I don't want to lose any. We've had some hawks around, you know. I know we've got the netting up, but I don't know. I'm just nervous about it. But anyway, we'll see. We're gonna give it a try, see what happens, because we've got to have those tractors. But then, you know, you can make the argument, well, just leave them in the tractors and let those corners stay a little tight for a few days. Or, you know, we can go back and use these Saltons, and man, I just don't like them at all. Saunders afraid we're gonna kill turkeys if we put turkeys in there, and I don't know. It's always, farming's a gamble. Farming's taking chances and figuring out a new way to do stuff. So the only thing that I've found so far that I don't like with the Starkline netting are these, and these are the connectors where you put your 2 pieces of wire together. They don't seem to fit together real well. JW and I done a little bending and maneuvering and adjusting, so I think we're okay. But you know, the chickens seem to enjoy it. They're out scratching around, and so what we'll do is for the next couple days we will move these 3 remaining tractors around inside this netting area for you know, a couple days, 2 or 3 days. We'll see how much time we can get out of it, and then we'll set up another paddock potentially to the front if there's not enough here to do them for, you know, the rest of their time here. We'll set up another paddock, move them over there, and do the same thing again. So yeah, that's kind of how this thing worked out. So let's kind of do a wrap up, and we'll give you that coupon code if you're interested in trying some of this netting. I'll be honest with y'all, I like it, and I'm pretty sure they've got some in stock right now. You know, I've got a couple pieces of sheep and goat out on loan to a friend because he couldn't get his Premier One order because they're back ordered. So I'm not exactly sure what their status is on stock, but they shipped this to me and I got it in 2 days after Colin and I talked. So that leads me to believe that they've got some stuff in stock. So let me give you the coupon code. Let's do a wrap up on this thing, and we'll call it good. Okay, I came back up into the shop to finish up because it is hot out there. Late August. It can stay hot here for, well, into September, even October. We've had hot days in October. But anyway, so I really like the Starkline product. Most impressive piece to me is the treads with the double spike that goes in the ground. again, it really felt like you got a good purchase and that you had a good solid connection there whenever that spike goes down in the ground. A little bit disappointed with the connectors. We're connecting the two pieces of fence together. JW and I had to bend on those a little bit, but I mean it works, but probably not my favorite part. And also, I really like that gate. I think that's going to be nice, especially having those chickens in one spot for 3 or 4 days. You can just open that gate up, go in, feed, water, move, and all that kind of thing. So Starkline has been really nice to give us a discount coupon code for viewers of the channel. So the discount code, Sheraton Park Farms, all one word. And I'm going to post a link in the description down below to the Starkline website that attaches our discount code to it. Or you can go over to the Starkline website and then I think you can punch in Sheraton Park Farms as your code whenever you're getting ready to check out. But anyway, really appreciate those guys partnering with us. Hope that y'all would be interested in taking advantage of some of those products that they've got. Again, I think their shipping is probably going to be a little bit quicker than what the Premier One product is right now. So, but anyway, I think that's going to do it. Like we always say, please keep us in your prayers. May God bless you and your families. And we'll see you on the next video. Thanks.